So today I think we shall not be able to get to freedom. We shall not be able to create South Africa anew if the politics of art are not sufficiently expressing reality. For instance, you speak about Mabulu, right? Ayanda Mabulu, a brother I think I know, just Ncedisa, how he uses his art in an uncreative way. For instance, the obsession with genitalia of Jacob Zuma, and how that in itself does not go far enough at the level of creativity and at the level of proper quote-unquote politics. If you were someone who comes from Mars and you had to look at Ayanda Mabulu's art in order to understand what's going on in the country, you would think there's no white supremacy, it's just Zuma. That weakness that is best expressed by Ayanda Mabulu's politics, which drive his art, is one of the reasons why I say the political and the artistic must both have that which the other seems not to have. The political must have creativity, the creativity must have a thoroughgoing political agenda. I don't think Mabulu has it. If you are an artist and you don't want to be involved in politics, you have a problem. If you are political and you don't have a sufficient respect for the art, you have a problem. For instance, Sekou Toure says, "It is not enough to write a revolutionary song. You must fashion the revolution with the masses, then the songs will come by themselves." But you do see that post-60s, right, independence era, there's a large number of presidents of newly independent African countries who are poets. What does this mean? For instance, with Thabo Mbeki, the speech about I'm an African, with all its political imperfections, it's a beautiful piece of art. It's delivered nicely. Hence, it's still yet render even today. We can't operate like this. And though we like art that makes us feel good, we're starting to see that people are starting to realize that this does not give us a sufficient understanding of what's going on. Any order always has its artists. So what's needed, of course, is a counter culture that goes against Abonyo Vest, that goes against Abo AKA, Big Nas, all these things. Because their art doesn't make us see South Africa for what it is. Doesn't make us see South Africa in its entirety. If you would listen to them, you would think that everyone is having fun, a party everywhere. There are no issues of unemployment that are ravaging young people. There are no issues of rape being visited on black women's bodies. There are no issues of AIDS, HIV, lack of education, ignorance, imperialist forces encroaching on this country and all these things. All these artists are unable to wrestle with that. Politics create this life that we have. So if artists are not involved in changing society, then it means that they are missing a whole chunk of what their calling is about.